Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we are very pleased to be drinking some Redbreast. This is the Tawny Port edition.
Yummy. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, this is their newest release, yes?
It is beautiful. That beautiful Tawny Port there. Like this new, I guess, pinkish color box, I guess this would be.
Yeah, it's
You're
like
looking for, I guess, to this day. It's kind of, mauve, maybe, I don't know. Something along those lines. So it's pretty. That's all that matters.
Yes, it is.
All right. Of course, it is 46%, which pretty much everything except for the cask strength additions are. It's the third in the Iberian Series, of course, after the Lustau and the PX. It is triple distilled in copper pot still. Of course, it's a single pot still, which meaning unmalted and malted barley going here. Maybe 5% some other things, as the rules go in Ireland. That's the beautiful thing. Of course, it's an ex-bourbon and ex-Spanish Oak Oloroso sherry, but then they put a portion of it in the Tawny Port Hogshead. It says for a number of years in the website. Then they take all of it, put it together, and say between 14 months and 25 months. And the funny thing is that's what the website says. But their box says 9 months. So I'm going to go with maybe get those two things consistent. Just a suggestion, Midleton. But, whatever. It's cool. But I'm going to go with the 14 to 25. That seems to be consistent through publications I keep finding. So anyway, they said they started this project about 12 years ago when they were down in the Douro Valley in Portugal with the idea of Tawny Port came up. They said, hey, I guess we could try that. We're doing other things with port. So there's all sorts of experiments that have come from the Iberian, which is I'm very excited about. So like that's the third. Who knows how many more? But yeah, this was of course by master blender Billy Leighton and blender Dave McCabe on their trip to visit their numerous winemaker cooperages that are fun partnerships with Midleton, as we know, the largest whiskey maker in the entire world. So let's see if this is as good as the PX was that came out a few years ago.
One of my favorite whiskey makers in the whole entire world.
Oh, yeah.
So the PX, was that a one-time thing?
That was a one-time thing, supposedly. I was hoping that was going to become core range, but apparently it was a one. So if you see one, if you need an extra, you're going to have to just pick it up.
So the Lustau comes back and forth.
Standard. Yes, yeah. Lustau is a standard edition, which should be there forever, essentially speaking.
Okay, because a little bit for a little bit, it was harder to find, but now it's back on the shelves again. So
right.
Well, when they did their whole rebrand thing, everybody was like, "Ooh, Redbreast!" It's like, oh, we finally noticed these people.
It's like, thanks, guys. Now to make us harder to find. I really appreciate that.
Come on.
To make the birds look all more fancy. I like the old little bottles. I didn't care. It tasted great. That's all I cared about.
Yes, thank you.
So, let's see if this little the Tacopal Cooperage there in Portugal makes a difference or not.
It smells amazing.
It does. Graham cracker, buttered biscuit.
Waxy walnut.
Yes.
A little bit of very
almond.
It's like grapefruit juice box.
Raspberries.
Plums.
Raspberry jello.
Getting a lot more lemon lime on this one.
Yeah, powdered sugar, caramelized onion, almonds. Yeah. There are no onions in this. Dried cherries.
No onions were harmed in the making of this whiskey.
That's right. If there's onions in it, there's something horribly wrong with it. Yes. Vanilla, little malt.
This is exceptional smelling.
There is like a sage.
Yeah, there's a kind of
a thyme.
It's a cooking spices.
It's not basil.
I
think thyme. I think that seems pretty accurate.
Seasoning.
Yeah, I think thyme is probably the closest.
Toasted bread, oak, grapeseed oil, little cranberry, walnut.
It's still got that creaminess behind it that it usually has. What's the proof on this?
46.
Only 46. Of course, 46. Which is non-chill filter, all the usual fun stuff they do, which is a plus, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, let's keep getting back to some kind of like a kid's juice box smell.
Yeah, I thought early on it was like raspberry jello.
Okay.
It's like when you make it though, before you actually eat it, it's like the
liquid
bitterness part of it.
I'm getting like a high C punch.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Not nearly as sugary sweet.
No. It's just that it's like almost even the packaging of the juice box is there too. It's like the concentrate of that and the paper, whatever those boxes are made out of, smells like.
Oh my God. It's very viscous.
Mm-hmm.
Got a great mouthfeel on that thing.
This plum, very effervescent too.
Mm-hmm.
Port, figs, orange marmalade.
That is freaking amazing.
Dark chocolate.
My mouthful.
Sugar-coated almonds.
Dreamsicle.
It has a
little orange dreamsicle.
Orange creamy.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Ness to
Fig,
it.
date.
Now.
It's got a lot of the darker berries, the raspberry, the blackberry.
Almond.
Yeah, it's got that waxy almond that you usually get on.
Ooh, now I get like Nutella and mulled spices. That's really pretty different than the other Redbreast, I think, but it's really nice. It's a really nice addition, I think, to the thing. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe they'll make this a standard one. I would love for them to do that with the PX too, because both are excellent.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know which one I like more.
What was the price range on this, Matt?
I mean, it's the 100 that it's been, but the other one series, all 100, so it's not bad.
Okay.
So it's still reasonable.
No age statement, but it does taste rich and viscous.
It does taste very deep.
Definitely. I think we need to make a video. PX first through versus Lustau. I think that'd be a fun video. We might have to make that. It'd be a terrible thing to have to do.
For science. I mean,
for science.
We really just have to, throw ourselves into it for that.
Yeah.
Take a beating, whatever.
Next weekend we do that. I think that sounds like a fun time.
Sounds like
why not? People want to know anyway. I mean, it's a very scientific thing to have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Research is real, guys.
Second sip doesn't taste as old. My first initial guess was like 12. That I feel more like 8 nowadays.
But it's still very oily and clingy, and
and I think that's partially because they left it at 46%, though.
Yeah,
and
that's okay.
It presented the first blush as a depth of age that it did not present itself with as the second blush.
Yeah, none of the series has an age statement on it. It says they started at 12. So there's probably some 12 in here, but I'm sure, like you said, the rest is probably younger.
Right.
I would guess, like you said, 8, 9, somewhere that'd be my guess. Most of it. It's still really freaking good. I don't really care.
It is really fun.
Because if they started with 12-year age statement, they would absolutely put 12 on the freaking box.
Oh, absolutely. They have to. They'd be stupid not to.
They would be idiots not to. So
because we have like their other random cask strengths that are 14 years. They got a 14-year age statement on those, which we still need to review. So, I forgot about those. We still have 2 of those to review. I just remembered. Okay, look at those maybe next year.
Maybe next year, which is not far away.
No, it's not.
No.
This is really good. If you're a Redbreast fan,
you're gonna like this.
You want something that is. I mean, there's a lot more going on in this glass that we just don't have. We don't have time for.
Yeah,
we just let this sit here open. I mean, I know that it's just going to keep going.
Yeah, it's going to get better and better. I agree. As this opens up over the next year, you get way better.
Yeah. So, if you were a fan of the Lustau, if you got the PX and were a fan of that one, this is not going to be.
This is in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is not going to be a swing and a miss from Redbreast. This is a nice release. I think it's worthy of the price point, and it's probably not going to be around for forever. So it's going to be one of those, if you find it, go ahead and pick it up kind of situations.
Yep, I would.
Yeah. I would not be sad about $100 spent on this.
No.
I have a feeling my wife might be asking for one soon.
Christmas is coming, guys.
Well, I'm also glad to see what we said, that Redbreast is going back the other direction, the correct direction now, with the PX and now this one, because I know we were disappointed there for a while, some of the releases. So.
Well, I mean, just the regular 12 after their branding and rebranding wasn't the same. There was something different.
No, thankfully I still have a little bit left of that old one.
He's like, I got a tiny bit.
I'm like, I don't know. I want to buy a new one, I think, for the castle. I'm like, I'm not going to use that. I keep that one at home. So
we ended up buying a new one of the new stuff, and I mean, it's not bad.
No,
it's not the same. Plus, William really wanted the little bird feeder thing, which is
feeding
still
birds.
sitting. No, it's sitting on my kitchen counter.
Yeah, I never hung it up. I bought it like a year ago. It's been over a year since I bought that.
It's been a while.
It hasn't been over a year.
Yeah.
Really?
We'll make a video of Will hanging the Redbreast bird feeder.
Yeah, you know what? We'll make a little short of that.
I would love for you to do that.
We need to get bird feed first.
Nah, I'll just hang up the bird feeder.
Valid. What do you just do? I'm like, just hang it. Had a little Christmas light. It look nice.
Piss off all the birds. They're gonna
A little
shit on
candle
the
in
car.
there just to irk the birds. A little battery operated candle. You know,
There you go.
it's fun.
Battery operated candle.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna get more of those, and I'm gonna hang them around my backyard with battery operated candles, and that's gonna be my, ambiance.
Ambiance for the
Yeah,
backyard.
cool. I think it's a good idea.
And I'll have some Redbreast.
That's right.
Anywho, this is good.
Yeah.
If you're a Redbreast fan,
Yeah,
you won't be sorry.
agreed.
All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Come hang out with us live on Monday nights and check out the Patreon for our behind the scenes action. And until next time,
Keep on crusading. Put a whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
Cheers.
Delicious.